Okay, so against my better judgment and sometimes against my will, I have been a caregiver for 7 different family members and friends for the past 25 years. Currently, I am the primary caregiver for my brother-in-law who suffers from multiple sclerosis, and he is wheelchair bound. So sometimes this leads to unexpected conversations like this. Hello, Cathy. Yes, this is the visiting nurse, and we've been called in by your home health aides to take care of your brother-in-law's pressure wounds. By the way, pressure wounds, fancy pants word for bed sores. And Cathy, the reason they called us is because you need to have really good derma patches that stick. Because if they don't stick, then you can't heal and you might get scars, but you have to have them stick. So our job is to make them stick. Okay, that seems reasonable to me. And you know, Cathy, it's really hard to get a patch to stick between an anus and a scrotum. Okay, I don't have a scrotum, but that does seem challenging to me. Is there anything else I need to know? Please, God, I didn't want to know that. Don't let there be anything else I need to know. No, Cathy, there's nothing else you need to know. But we do need to keep an eye on that because you don't want it to get any worse. I am not keeping an eye on my brother-in-law's anus and scrotum, not even for world peace. But unfortunately, even with good people who do keep an eye on it, it gets worse, and he ends up in rehab for 53 days. And the protocol for that is they turn you like a turkey on a spit every 2 hours. But he loves it because there's women there with their hands all over him for every 2 hours. And somehow, the thing about nurses that I didn't know was that if protocols start to work, they get very excited and very happy because every time I go into that rehab, this is what they say to me. Oh my God, it's working. It is working. You should see the wound. It's pink and it's white and it's healing. It's beautiful. Do you want to see it? No, I don't want to see it. See, it's not your prized tomato. I don't want to see it. And for me, the distinction between brother-in-law and husband is I don't have to look at his junk. So he gets better. He is home one day, and here's the kicker. The surgeon decides he has to go back because he has to have surgery to heal this wound. So I have to call an ambulance, right? He doesn't walk. No brainer. No. I have to call the surgeon, who calls the insurance company, who calls the ambulance, who calls me. And Jenny and I from the ambulance, we're best friends, okay? Hi, Cathy, it's Jenny. How are ya? I'm great, Jenny. How are you? Listen, I have 2 questions I have to ask you before your brother-in-law has surgery tomorrow. The first question is, what time is surgery? Jenny, surgery is at 5:45 a.m., so you have to pick him up at 5 a.m. Okay, that's great. And I have to tell them what procedure he's having. Really? Okay, putting aside HIPAA laws, where I'm not supposed to talk about my brother-in-law's private parts, I mean privacy, I say to dear sweet Jenny, Jenny, my brother-in-law has to have a wound repaired between his anus and his scrotum. And as I hear Jenny drop the phone, I decide I am no longer going to scar any innocent parties, and I am never saying the word scrotum in a sentence again. Thank you.